Look at that. Shame we can't get any closer and just blast them away from up here. They've got some crazy anti-aircraft
Squad
system.
Alpha, report immediately to Base C for pre-launch.
Shit, that's us! Let's go!
While it isn't the revolution that the internet hype train so desperately wants it to be, Killzone 2 on the PlayStation 3 is definitely an evolutionary step forward in the genre of console first-person shooters. Beginning just moments before the invasion of Helghast, the player is tasked with slogging through 10 levels with the ultimate goal of removing the Helghan threat once and for all. No knowledge of the story thus far is required, but fans of the series will certainly enjoy the nods to the previous titles.
Ever the diplomat, Rico.
Colonel Templar.
The story, while straightforward and having the usual allusions to real-world politics, is well done and led to some genuine surprises at the emotional depth of the characters in your squad. The war story cliches that have filtered down from Hollywood are certainly on display here, but they serve as a hook, giving players easy access into the world of Killzone 2 instead of the groan-inducing tedium that is becoming more and more familiar with the genre.
Never better.
Gameplay consists of moving through set-piece battles, which consist of taking cover, advancing, taking more cover, and advancing again. While this sounds like every other game in the genre, the cover system employed makes each one a thoroughly addictive affair. By holding down L2 when next to an obstacle, the player is able to lean or peek at their targets while protecting most of their body and keeping their ability to aim and fire quickly. By requiring the player to hold down the L2 trigger to stay in cover, the problems other games have faced have been removed. Movement is fast and frantic, leading to some highly mobile and incredibly aggressive gameplay. The usual assortment of weapons are present, and they offer enough variety and design that they all serve a purpose throughout the entirety of the single-player campaign. There are submachine guns for indoors, assault rifles for when you have distance to cover, and enough explosive firepower for those moments you will tell your friends about. Every weapon feels powerful, without feeling like it upsets the balance of the game. Well, apart from the electricity gun. The AI for the most part is competent, providing you with enough of a challenge as you progress. The very few times it does let itself down are made up for when your squad mates save your ass from an impending stabbing you weren't prepared for. Graphically and orally, the game gets top marks for the constant quality that is present throughout Killzone 2. Everything looks great and is given added weight from the sound design, delivering an impressive experience on both stereo and surround sound. The few gripes we've had with the game come from the inconsistency we encountered when trying to trigger events which would allow the game to progress. Running around in a circle in front of a door so that a squad mate would open it happened more than once, but the waypoint information the game gave you whenever you wanted did go a long way in making up for this drawback. At least you knew you were in the right area. We're undecided if the use of the 6-axis controller is a silly gimmick or one of the best we can ever hope for. The single player campaign is 10 levels of varying length and should take you somewhere between 6 and 10 hours to complete, depending on your skill and the difficulty level chosen. While it does have a few forgivable flaws, from the opening cinematic to the closing credits, the single-player campaign of Killzone 2 exudes confidence and polish to provide a completely enjoyable experience. We give it 2 thumbs up.